Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Jason with the Lawrence Garden Farm. I'm super excited because I just got my new RainPoint watering system in. I'm all about trying to make things easier with watering. I've been doing a lot of automatic watering around the property, and this is something that I can't wait to get set up. I'm going to show you how it works and what it does. Just to give you a heads up, I am going to be going over a product, the RainPoint water system. That's what this video is going to be on. So RainPoint has a few different options as far as the smart watering systems. I got the ultimate package, the super experience. So my setup is going to come with a smart irrigation hub, a 2-zone water timer. That means I can power up to 2 hoses on the same hub, a smart soil sensor. So one of the cool things about this product is that you can actually put sensors into the gardens, the window boxes, wherever you want to set these up. You can set a timer with this. You can schedule it to water when you want it to water, but because you have soil sensors, if the soil is wet, it's not going to water. I have a smart water flow meter. I've got an outdoor air humidity sensor, and then I've got the actual rain sensor itself. So the coolest thing about the RainPoint system is that I'm going to be able to set so much stuff up off of just this right here. So it's got 2 outlets. You can hook up 2 hoses to it, or you could hook up a water line to this that has 50 automatic watering heads coming off of that water line. And then I've got these 2 big window boxes behind me. So what I'm going to be doing with mine is I'm going to have a water line run off of one port, and it's going to run into both window boxes. And in each window box, I'm going to have drip head irrigation. So I'm going to run a line into each window box. I'm going to have 4 drip heads in each window box. That's going to come off of one port. I'll be able to control when that gets watered. I can put a sensor in the window box so it will automatically be set up on a timer to water unless it rains and it knows that the soil is wet. The other port is going to water 25 newly planted pine trees. So I'm going to be getting 2 window boxes, 25 pine trees, and I've already got automatic watering set up out there on all of the trees. I've got the tubing, I've got the water heads. Once I hook it all up to this, even if I'm out of town and I forgot to water before I left, I can control everything from the app. So I'm super excited about this. Well, step 1's pretty easy. You just pick the water spigot that you want to use, have as the control point. And so now I've got the water sensor. I mentioned that I'm going to be setting this up for the window boxes as well as some other things. There's a little line here that says best. That means you want to stick this down into the ground so that all of that is in the soil. The beautiful thing about this, and of course you're still going to want to, Casey is never going to not come out here and physically check, because you just got to know for sure. We would never want anything to happen to our beautiful window boxes. But what you can do, say we're out of town, we've got somebody watching the gardens, and we just got a rainfall last night. Now that person watching the gardens, they may think, oh, it rained, everything's going to be fine. I can pull out my phone and I can check the moisture level in the front window boxes from wherever I am, and I can say, okay, yeah, we did get rain, but we've got an overhang there and it just didn't get enough water, so I need you to come out and water that. So I'm going to stick this in the window box, and then this is going to report back to my app on my phone and the smart hub itself. Go into the dirt pretty easily, and there we go. So now we've got the rain gauge. Again, super cool. So there's even a little built-in level on the bottom of this, so that you want to make sure you're putting it on a level surface so that you can get an accurate reading, and you want to make sure it's going to be in an open area, not under a tree that's going to hinder how much rain gets in there. If you do get a rainfall, you want to know what the true amount of rain that you got. Again, you're out of town, somebody's watching the gardens, you don't know how much. Go on the app on your phone, go on the smart hub, you can look and see, okay, we got 1 inch of rain, 2 inches of rain. So I'm going to just put ours right here. All right, well, I've got the 2-port water timer on the hose spigot where I want it. I've got the rain sensors in the area that I want to know if the soil's wet or not. I've got my rain gauge set up. Now all I have to do is get the smart hub set up, plug this in, put it on your countertop anywhere that you want, and see everything that's going on. How much rain did we get? Do I need to run my sprinklers? It's not set to run today, or we got rain so I'm not going to run them, or how much water am I using? All the information is going to be right here and on the app that you put on your phone. So now that I've got everything all figured out and set up, the best way to actually do this is to install the app on your phone, plug in the smart hub, kind of get everything hooked up, connect the smart hub to the app on your phone. Once you do that, you can choose to connect all of the other devices. You basically, press a button, keep it next to one another, and it links very easily. Just to kind of recap, the RainPoint water system went together very, very easily. The instructions were good. I was actually surprised with how easy it was to set up the app. You do have to register with an email address and a password. Once I got the smart hub plugged in, it linked with the app on the phone. It hooked up to my Wi-Fi in the house very easily. All of the individual, rain sensors, the 2-port timer outlet, everything linked super easily. It was really, really easy to set up and use. For me, I think the thing I love the most about this is that I can be out of town and I can turn on and off the automatic watering systems. I can check my water flow usage with certain things. I can see if the window boxes need water or not. I know, again, if I'm out of town, how much rain that we got. This is something that's just gonna make my life, Casey's life, a lot easier, gardening a lot easier. I'm just super thrilled to be using all of this stuff. If you want to check out the RainPoint watering system and all the different options that they have, I'm going to put the link for the website in the description below, and you can go there to check it out. So that's going to do it for this one. Take care, and we'll see you next time.